So guys, welcome sa ating Summative Assessment 1 ng ating course na Power Electronics. So, may binigay na problem sa atin. Basahin ko yung question. A current of 5 sine 2 pi 60 Ta enters an element. Sketch the instantaneous power and determine the average power absorbed by the load element when the element is A, a 5 ohm resistor, B, a 10 MHz inductor, and C, a 12 volt source current into the positive terminal. So, gawa tayo new project. Pangalatin natin yung sum, then as 1. Sum as 1. Then, create a blank project. So, gagamit daw tayo ng source na current sign. So, search natin yung current sign. I sign. Then, maximize natin. Maximize natin to. Nag-run ba siya? Yan. Tapos, yung resistor natin, rotate. Then, yung ground natin. Tapos, connect natin siya. Yan. So, yung value ng, according to the problem, yung value ng yung amplitude natin ay 5. So, 5. Tapos yung value ng frequency natin ay 60 Hz. 60. Wait lang. Check natin na tama. 60. Then, yung value ng I off ay 0. Then, yung resistor ay 5 ohms. Then, edit simulation profile tayo. Yung simulation profile, lagyan na lang natin sum as 1. Then, yan, general settings. Lagay natin yung run to time ng 16.67 ms. Then, apply. Tapos, okay. Tapos, run natin. Add trace. Lalagay natin yung WR1 para sa instantaneous power. And then, yung average power ay yung AVG ng instantaneous power din. WR1. So, okay. Yan, makikita natin yung color green na waveform, siya yung instantaneous power, and then yung red na waveform, siya yung average power. Makifigure natin yung value ng instantaneous power kapag lagay natin dito, right click, then cursor on, tapos lagay natin sa peak. So, yung nakuha nating value ay 124.817. Then, sa average naman, click lang natin yung red na waveform. I-measure natin siya sa stop time. Tapos yung average power ay 62.939 watts. So, ayan siya. Yung measured value ay 124.817 watts. Then, yung average power ay 62.929 watts. Then, yung calculated value naman natin ay 125 watts. And then, the average power is 61.41 watts, which is nearly the same and konti lang yung pinagkaiba. So, papakita ko dito yung solution na kung paano nakuha yung calculated value. So, yung given natin ay R is equal to 5 ohms, then yung IT natin is equal to 5 sine pi 60 Ta. Then, kukunin natin yung instantaneous power and then average power. For the voltage across resistor, VR is equal to IT, R. Then, VR is equal to IT, R is equal to 5 sine 2 pi 60 Ta. 5 ohms is equal to 25 sine 2 pi 60 T volts. Then, the formula for instantaneous power is P instantaneous is equal to VRIT. Then, PT, substitute VRIT is equal to 25 sine 2 pi 60 TV times 5 sine 2 pi 60 TA, which is 125 sine squared 2 pi 60 T watts, which is 125 watts, nakalagay sa calculated value. For the average power naman, the formula for P instantaneous is equal to VRIT. P average is equal to 1 over 2 integral of T from 0 to T, then PT dt is equal to 1 over 16.67 ms, integral of from 0 to 16.67 ms, 125 sine squared 2 pi 60 t dt. So, the half angle is measured by 16 squared theta is equal to 1 minus cos theta over 2. Then, P average is equal to 1 over 16.67 ms times 62.5 times T minus 6 sine times 2 pi 60t over 2 pi 60 from 0 to 16.67 ms. Then P average is equal to 3749.25015 times 0.016377984105, which will results to 61.41 watts. So ayan, wala masyado pinagkaiba dun sa measured value natin using the ORCAD and then yung calculated values natin. So next naman ay yung gagawin naman natin ay yung 10 millihertz na inductor. So delete natin to. Place piece component, inductor. Rotate na lang natin. So ang value daw ay 10 millihertz. 10 mH. So ayan. P-Spice, edit simulation profile, 16.167 ms pa rin yung run to time, okay. Then run. So, trace, add trace, WL1 para sa instantaneous power. Then, AVG and WL1. L1. Then, okay. So, yung green waveform ay yung instantaneous power, and then, yung red waveform ay yung average power. So, try natin, kukunin natin dito yung peak value, di ba? Yung cursor on, tapos, yung nakuha nating value ay 46.941. Yan, 46.941 for the instantaneous power. And then for the average power, makukuha natin siya sa stop time, 60.760 M. So, which is equal to 0.061 watts. So, try natin kunin yung negative na power. So, ayan, makukuha natin yung peak-to-peak value na ito. Then, sa blue. Yung green. Then, yung peak-to-peak value niya, yung 93.261 na nakalagay. So, sa calculated values natin ng instantaneous power, nakuha natin yung 47.12 watts. Tapos sa measured natin ay 46.941 watts. Sa average power naman, nakuha natin yung measured value na 0.61 watts. Then yung calculated ay 0 watts. For the solution, yung given ay L is equal to NMH, IT is equal to 5 sin 2 pi 60 TA. Tapos kukunin natin yung instantaneous power and then yung average power. For the solution, yung instantaneous power is equal to VL times IT. Then PT is equal to L di over dt IT, which is substitution 10 mH times 5 sin 2 pi 60t times d over dt times 5 sin times 2 pi 60ta. Then PT is equal to L di over dt. LT is equal to 10 mH 25 2 pi 60 sin squared 2 pi 60 is equal to 94.24 sin squared 2 pi 60t. Then it will result to 94.24 sin squared 2 pi 60t. So, ayan yung value kanina nung kinuha natin yung peak to peak na itong dalawang waveform ng instantaneous power, which is the positive cycle and the negative cycle. Ito yung lumabas, yung 93.261. So, which is the same for 94.24 sin squared. So, the double angle is equal to, the formula is sin squared theta is equal to 2 sin theta cosine theta. 94.24 sin squared 2 pi 60 is equal to 94.24 sin times 2 pi 60t cosine 2 pi 60t over 2, which is 47.12 sin 2 pi cos t cosine 2 pi 60t. So, yung value of power of consuming power return natin ay 47.12 sin 2 pi 60t cos 2 pi 60t. So, yun yung calculated value natin, 47.12. For the average power naman, P average is equal to 1 over t integral of pt dt from 0 to t, which is 1.16.67 ms integral of 47.12 sin 2 pi 60t cos 2 pi 60t dt from 0 to 16.67 ms. Then the trigonometric identity is equal to sine x cos x is equal to 1 half sine 2x. Then we will only substitute. P average is equal to 1 over 16.67 ms 47.12 integral of 1 half sine 4 pi 60t dt from 0 to 16.767 ms. P average is equal to 1 over 16.67 ms 47.12 1 half times negative 0.976 plus 1 over 4 pi 260. Then P average is equal to 1413.317337 times 3.183 times 10 raised to 5. Then P average is equal to 0.04498 watts or 0 watts. So, as you can see, wala rin masyadong pinagkaiba yung measured value at calculated value, which is nearly the same lamang and tama yung nakuha natin sa ORCAD. Then lastly, yung gagamit tayo ng 12 volts na source. So, X na natin to. Delete na natin yung inductor. Place, piece-wise component, source, voltage source, DC source. So, ayan. Yung value daw ng 12 volts ay yun ang value natin. So, V1 tas edit simulation profile, 16.67 ms pa rin yung run to time. Okay, then run. So, sa 12 volt source natin, add trace, WV1, AVG, WV1. Okay. So, as you can see, nagsimula siya sa negative cycle, yung pareho nating waveform. Yung green waveform, yung instantaneous power, and then yung red waveform ay yung average power. So, para makuha yung peak value na ito, right-click lang din cursor on. Ang value ng instantaneous power ay 59.981. Yan. 59.981 yung value ng instantaneous power natin. And paano makukuha yung average power? Sa stop time niya. Ang value ay negative 9.3193 M, which is negative 0.001 watts pag kinonvert natin. So, ipapakita ko ulit yung table na yung measured value ay 59.981 watts and then yung average power ay negative 0.001 watts. And then yung calculated value naman natin ay for instantaneous power, 60 watts and then for average power is 0 watts. Then, yung solution na ito, yung calculated results. Given VDC is equal to 12 volts, IT is equal to 5 sine 2 pi 60 TA, find instantaneous power and average power. Solution, instantaneous power is equal to VDC IT, which is PT is equal to VDC IT is equal to 12 volts, 5 sine 2 pi 60 T A, which is equal to 60 sine 2 pi 60 T watts. So, 60 watts yung calculated value natin for instantaneous power. So, yung formula ng average power ay VDC times I average. So, kukunin muna natin yung I average. Yung I average natin ay is equal to 1 over T. Integral of IT dt is equal to 1.16.67 ms from 0 to T. Then, 5 sine 2 pi 60 T dt from 0 to 16.67 ms. Ang makukuha nating I average ay 299.940012 times 0, which is 0. And then, pag substitute naman natin siya sa formula ng average power, P average is equal to VDC I average is equal to 12 volts times 0. So, 0 watts yung average power. So, makikita ulit natin na halos same lang yung value ng measured at calculated value natin. So, ayun. Pakita ulit natin yung mga waveform na lumabas. And yung pa sa 12 volts na may 12 volt source. Then, ito yung sa 10 MHz na inductor. Then, ito yung sa 5 ohm resistor. So, nagawa natin yung summative assessment for midterms. Thank you.